Hi everyone, welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I've got one Barbie doll to show you who's kind of a special one, and then some clone dolls because it's another episode of Attack of the Clones. So let's get started with the Barbie first. So, first things first, most of you probably know that Barbie celebrated 65 years in early March. And so they've put out a 65th anniversary Barbie, and I saw the pictures of her, and for once, I like the Caucasian one better than the African American. And I'm just talking about the face. The hair is very similar, although, of course, different colors. The outfit is the same, obviously, different skin tone. But yeah, it's just really the face. And so here's, first of all, the back of the box. And you can't see the whole dress there, but you will. My light is shining in there. So, one thing I like is the dress, the hair, the face, and the glasses are fine too. However, I like the glasses better on the picture than in reality. Um, they just are really a little big, and you can't see the blue as much. So yeah, here's the whole dress. I really like it. The only thing is, it's a little different in the middle with a lighter stripes of almost gray. Well, I would say that is gray and white instead of black and white. So that's probably my least favorite part, but it does draw some interest. That's a little something different. I think it wouldn't look as good if it was all the same. So, it's kind of a two-edged sword there. Now, by the way, the box is really nicely designed. I just really like the shape, the dimension. There's a little cutout here, sort of, and then you see, the edge. So it's not like right up against it, which I think was a really nice touch. Just as something very simple on the box. Here's another picture of her where you can see her eyes a little better, or view of her, I should say. I like the gloves she's wearing. And I don't know if you saw, but she's got this Barbie tag on the one arm, or wrist actually, like they used to do in the old vintage days. So I think Carlisle, who designed this doll, from what I understand, did a really good job. I'm not always a fan of Carlisle's designs, and that doesn't mean it's a bad design. It's just not my taste, by the way, in some of his designs. Others I like, but he's just one that to me, for my taste, it's very mixed. This one, obviously, I like. And, I use some of my Amazon points on my one credit card, and so I didn't pay full price, which to me, I love. Now, by the way, it's 65th anniversary. I'm surprised they didn't charge $65 for it, but it was $60 originally. And then, like I said, I got a discount, so got it for a little less than that. So I don't know. What do you all think of this Barbie? And do you like? Have you seen? And do you like the African American version? Here's a side view. I personally, when I see the actual doll, some people are getting the doll and the glasses are so-called missing, and maybe they're in the bottom under the dress. I don't know. Um, I actually would prefer the glasses to be off. I don't mind her having the glasses, but I don't know. Since they don't look like this in the box to me, they look a lot lighter, the blue, and they're so big. They don't look as big here. They look in more proportion. On the actual doll, they look so big. So I would just rather they be off, in her hand or something. So I would have rather gotten one where the glasses weren't on her face. But of course, I got one where they are. So isn't that weird how people who would rather have the glasses on are getting them without, and me who would rather it have not be on, it is on. So anyway, I like it and I'm happy with it. So now moving on to the Attack of the Clone Dolls. So you may have heard of a little company called Defa Lucy, and that's to me, clone of Barbie or a clone doll in general. And you know, I'm kind of late to this bandwagon, I guess, but better late than never sometimes. The bottom line is, I just wanted to get a few, see what they were really like in real, I mean, in person, and also check out some of the fashions available, which those fashions, by the way, are not specific to Defa Lucy. They're just, and I'll show you the three fashions that I got that were separate. In fact, one's going to be on the first doll that I show you. So, first of all, this is the box. They came in a box, a big actually, they were shipped to me in a bag, plastic bag, which kind of worried me since I believe they're coming all the way from China. And then in the bag, there are boxes like this for the dolls, and then in the box is the doll box. That's this. And they're called Fashion Girl. Obviously, it's not a very decorative box. It's not terribly interesting. It's certainly not colorful. Black, white, and gray. And it's a look, but it's not real colorful. That's for sure. And I don't need everything to be pink. I don't want it to sound that way, but I just like a little more color. So these are okay. They're very functional. Nothing wrong with this box. But of course, I took the first doll out and wanted to do some experimenting with her. Before I show you the doll, let me show you the outfit that she came in. So here's some really nice white pants that fit her pretty well. Of course, they're Velcro in the back. Um, so that's the pants she came in. And this top. Now, by the way, I don't know if there's any indication of which doll it is on the box. It just says mix and match. There are a couple numbers, like number 8508 is on this box, and some other numbers and letters here. Now, the doll itself is this one, and I'm going to show you, oops, her top fell down. Let me put that back up. Show you the outfit that I've put her in. Now, this was based on, and I'm sorry, I can't remember his name right now. There was a guy on one of the Facebook doll groups or Barbie groups that um, had a doll. I don't think it was this one actually, and put it in this outfit, which he got from Temu. That's, by the way, where I got these Defa Lucy dolls and the other fashions. And so I got this fashion as well because I liked it a lot. Now, this is the doll that came out of that box. So here in the back. And the outfit that you see right here was this are black shoes that she came with. They have the little rubber band, so I use them to keep the shoes on. Now, there's one weird thing about her hair, and that's this right here. I don't know why that's like that. I don't know if maybe that was supposed to be. Maybe let me fix this. And I don't know what kind of hair this is, by the way. It's probably not the best quality, but it doesn't seem terrible. She doesn't have a huge amount, but this maybe was supposed to be part of this thing up top. This I don't know if it's a bun or a knot. I look to me it's more of a knot, but I don't know what it would be considered. So if we put the long hair over here for a minute, and just there's that odd piece, and then I try to take this and put it around the other piece, and I got some of the long hair, but it might work if I put a rubber band in it. But yeah, that's the only thing that's really odd about her hair, is that I don't understand why that one little clump is in it. If anybody else, oh, now I've made her hair look a mess. I'll fix it. I gotta get the brush. I don't have it right here. Actually, I do have, wait a minute, a brush in here. Let me see if this would work to help tame these, because you know how I hate fly. Oh boy. It's not doing it right now. So anyway, I'll work on it. It's probably going to need a little product, a little something. But anyway, if somebody has this doll, does yours have that weird little clump right here that's short like that? So now let's look at her face. I'm just curious, do you guys like this fashion on her? I wanted to try something else because although those pants looked okay on her, this shirt was really bunchy looking. I mean, it's probably because of the style it is, but it just, neither of them seemed to fit her real well. And this seems to fit better size-wise. Um, but as far as her face, I like it. I think it's a nice doll face. By the way, I'm tempted to try and put this all in some kind of a style, where it's a braid or something. I don't know if this hair will do that very easily. But I just wanted to see what these dolls were like in person. I saw several videos and they came across well on the videos, especially certain ones. Now, I don't like the doll like with the dark hair and the short bob kind of cut that's in one of the series. I'm just not into that haircut. But I certainly do like dark haired dolls, as you know. So yeah, this is Lucy number one, we'll call her. And you saw her original outfit. By the way, one of the other fashions that I'm going to have to try this on a Barbie because I put it on this doll first and it did not look right because she doesn't have enough chest to do it justice, I guess. So maybe this is made more for a Barbie, but yeah, this was like, oh my gosh, now I don't remember, maybe $5 or something like that. I mean, none of these fashions are that expensive. Like that one was 4 something, I believe. Um, but yeah, this has just really struck me as a really pretty dress. Now, I don't remember this jewel being on there, a fake jewel. Um, that I could probably do without, but we'll see what it looks like on a Barbie. But yeah, I really liked the overall look, the pattern, and the style of this dress. So, yeah. Let me know what you think of that. And then I might as well just show you the one other fashion. And by the way, they come in these plastic bags like this. This one has these shiny red pants that are, I guess, supposed to be pleather. I really like the look of these. They have some black boots, a little top piece, or I don't know what you would call that. It's not a midriff, but top piece, and I just dropped the other part. Let me get it. Sorry. Um, the jacket. So, that black top piece would go underneath. So I'm going to find a doll that this would look good on and try it. But I just wanted to show you these couple fashions that are not on a doll yet. So yeah, I think that's well made. I'm impressed with how this is made. And if you look, by the way, inside this, you can see, I don't know, do you think these are made by hand? I just wonder. I mean, like even this dress. I bet this is made by hand, but I don't know. I can't imagine doing all this not by hand. I mean, by hand. No, I can't imagine doing all this by hand, but I don't know if you can do this like with a machine and like a bunch of them. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Um, Especially because I have a feeling there's a lot of them available, but I'm not sure. Now, I better move on to the other dolls that I want to show you today. So again, they come in this box. Let's see which doll this is, and we'll just take her out. And here she is. So this is actually, I think, the doll that guy had that doll in with this blue outfit. And he did her hair really, really nice I think it was a braid, or no, it wasn't a braid. It was piled on her head in a really interesting way. I just loved that. He did such a good job on it. She's wearing these jeans and this top. And see, I think this looks better on her than that other outfit looked on that doll because it looks like it fits. I mean, yes, it's poofy sleeves, but they're supposed to be poofy. That one just looked a little too something. Now, the jeans do look a little big in the waist on her, but nothing terrible. And I like the stitching. I mean, to me, these clothes look pretty good for. And by the way, these dolls were like, I think one of them was around 15 and the others were 12 something each. So it was okay. I don't think that was. Like, people keep saying they're so cheap. I don't think that's so cheap, but I think it's a good price. I think it's a fair price. But to me, so cheap would have been like $7.99, something like that. I didn't see any $7.99 ones, although there was one group of dolls that I looked at where one was listed, and I think it was, I'll show you the other doll that it was with. It was in a group of dolls with one I haven't showed you yet, but it wasn't one I wanted, so it was like $8.99, I think. Okay, and now let's move on to the next one. And by the way, that was number also 8508. So that must be the series number or something. And then now we have this last one from this. These are all from the denim series of Defa Lucy. And this one is my favorite. Now, I really like her face. I love the braid, and I like her outfit. I mean, it's simple, but it's really cute on her. So I think whoever's behind these dolls, I mean, I don't honestly know the company who makes them, as I don't see a name except Defa Lucy, so maybe that's the name of the company, not just the name of the doll. And maybe that's not the name of the doll. It says Defa Lucy Fashion Girl, so maybe it's just Fashion Girl, but anyway, I'm calling them Lucy for now. So Lucy 1, 2, and this would be Lucy 3. All the boxes are the same, nothing different that I can tell so far. But yeah, I really like her, and I think the outfit is the best fitting so far. And last but not least for today, this is the one that was a little higher price. I don't know why, to be honest. Like maybe $2 more. This might have been, like I said, $15, I think. And then it's from also Fashion Girl, Defa Lucy, but it's a much better package, especially if you look at the back. It shows all the ones that are available. And it might have been this one at the top that was on sale for $8.99. I'd have to look again. But I'm not real crazy about most of the dolls in this series. But this was my favorite by far. And she happens to be a blonde. And I do kind of like this outfit, and I've seen the doll out, so I probably will take this out of the package. And she's just a fun doll. She has a purse that's lips that are lips. It's just, I love it. And the glasses are red as well. As you see on top, they're kind of almost shaped kind of like those ones on the 65th anniversary Barbie. And then look at her face. I really like that face. That one might be the favorite or second favorite face of these. You know, when I compare it with this one, these are my two favorite faces of these four dolls. I mean, the Defa Lucy dolls. So this is my favorite as I look at them together face. But this would probably be second. That very first one I showed you, this one is my least favorite face. It's actually, yeah, I don't know. She's just okay. But these others I really like. And by the way, they're not very hard to take out of the package. You know, a few snips. Look at her boots that she has on. Those are really kind of interesting. So I think this is a really cool. This is assortment 8507, by the way, versus 8508. This is a more fun, colorful, definitely the packaging at least. I just love this. I wish all the dolls actually looked like this, because if you look at this one, I mean, you know, she doesn't really look like that. But I mean, these others would be actually nicer. And I may reconsider a couple of them. It just depends when I take this one out, what I think it actually looks like, you know, feels like. Like, if I look at this one, like I said, the hair is a decent quality. Not great, but decent. Does anybody know what kind of hair this is? I don't know. And then the outfit, I really do like this outfit. That's why I got it. But I'm a little disappointed. The color isn't as blue or vibrant as the blue it seemed like in the one he got. So maybe there's some that are a different batch or lot or whatever, and you know, the color isn't quite as vibrant in this one. But I still like her, and I do love this little knot on top of her hair. I think she has an interesting look. I think there's one thing that throws this off is her cheeks are a little something like long looking. Her face, maybe her face, I mean. But yeah, I do like her. And if you just compare, oops, I dropped some boxes. You compare the faces, you see what I mean. The face is longer, maybe a little bigger. But I like them both. I don't like this one as much, is all I'm saying. So what do you guys think of all these Defa Lucy dolls that are coming out? Believe me, I'm not going away from Barbie as a main doll that I collect. But I wanted to try these, so I did. I think altogether for the four dolls and the three extra fashions, I believe I paid $65. There might have been a little bit more, but it was pretty reasonable, I thought, for everything I got. And we'll see. The first time I've ordered from Temu. I hope I don't regret it somehow, like too much of advertising or emails, because so far I am getting quite a few texts from them. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this and have a great week.